Good morning. I hope you've had a great weekend of worshiping with God's people. I have been blessed and God has been very good to us. As we begin week 4, I want to encourage you to plan ahead. If you go back to that overview I presented at the beginning of the class, the week 5 is a demographic study. Week 6 is the interview of a group of 4 to 7 congregants who are diverse in their length of membership, their age, their background, their ethnicity, very diverse group. And then an interview with your pastor, and those are going to be bumping into the July 4th weekend. So you need to be sure that you plan ahead to get started on that. Our assignment for this week is a rather simple study, but it's based upon the book that I think is just phenomenal, Joseph Myers' book, The Search to Belong. And he talks about the different kinds of belonging that we each want. So it's significant for us to think about those kinds of belonging, and then how do the various rooms in our church facility help with those feelings of belonging? So, for instance, in a sanctuary, I would certainly feel public belonging, but I could also feel social belonging. Oftentimes, before or after our service, I visit with people, and as we stand there or sometimes sit back down, we interact on a social level. Sometimes that discussion can become more personal, and it could become intimate. As my wife and I serve in the prayer station, a person could come and be speaking very candidly about deep issues in their lives. So when you put the room sanctuary down, be sure that you list all 4 things. But anyway, that's Joseph Myers is one of the reading assignments, and then we have a great article by Roman Williams, Space for God, Lived Religion at Work, and then a wonderful video that works on that same theme. Now, back to the assignment. The assignment is to list at least 10 rooms or ministry areas in your church facility. So I understand that sometimes, shall we say, a foyer is also used for a Bible class or those kinds of things. I also understand that some churches don't have 10 rooms. Now, I've tried to make that clear within the announcement, but you list the 10 rooms and then present the kinds of belonging that might occur in that space with a brief explanation how this layer of belonging would be experienced in each room. If your church does not have 10 rooms, create the needed additional rooms and describe how they would be assets in effectively helping people to feel they belong. Be certain to include a works-cited page. Okay? Now, another topic that is just a curious thing for me, but I want you to think about it. Joseph Myers describes the 4 kinds of belonging. And so for our discussion, I want us to interact on the theme, which levels of belonging do you think the Moody Distance Learning classes provide? Support your perspective with specific examples. What might be done to develop a deeper level of belonging? Might this your suggestion, be considered something that enhanced the class and the learning experience, or would it be a burden to students? So that's a tension, and there is no answer that I have written on the inside of my hand that is what I want you to write. I want to hear you interact on that. Belonging is such a crucial ingredient. Uh, my wife and I attended a church where our uh, son was attending with his family, and we attended quite a while, and we never felt like we made a significant belonging connection. Connecting with people within a congregation is crucial, and it is also complicated. So that's part of what we're going to be continuing to think about in the coming weeks as we wind up this class. Yes, we're only in week 4, but the 5 weeks that are left are full weeks of challenging you to think and to think deeply. God bless you as you embark on this new week and as you're still probably winding up the responsibilities for week number 3. God bless you.